What is going on, guys? Your boy here back with another video. Thank you guys so much for checking me out. And hope you guys enjoy this. I've been thinking about something. What does or what did, let me say, quitting my job really teach me? Um, I don't know if you guys know this. I was working a manual labor job. Um, it's pretty horrible. We'd have a 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. shift. And then next week, it would be 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. shift. Then the week after that, it would be like 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. And then some off days sprinkled in there that were pretty terrible. Um, a lot of the times people didn't show up, you'd be bagging powder. It's a really, really labor intensive job. You gotta drive a forklift, you're moving pallets around. Um, you're doing a lot, let's just say the least. Um, and it's like getting on that hamster wheel. I feel like it just made me just completely focused on them because I couldn't do anything else because when I come home my body would hurt. Um, I had a 30-minute commute there, 30-minute back, so that's an hour. I was just beat, man, and I realized when I quit this job is that what quitting my job brought me, and it's not always the same for other people because you have to quit your job correctly. You can't just quit your job with no money. Um, because you're gonna have setbacks unless you live, like, let's say, with somebody. Or I don't know, everyone's situation is different, but I'm talking about for my situation where I have a lump sum of money and I quit my job just to find something else. With low bills. So this is somebody who can quit their job with money. Um, this has taught me that I had just been going without for a while. Like, I've grown up pretty poor. I mean, it's strange. It's like I've grown up poor, but I wasn't poor. I don't know how to explain that, but nevertheless, that's true. Um, but what was I gonna say? Um, basically, I've been finding out that, when you're poor, you just kind of go without, right? You don't ever really do anything about it, you just kind of like deal with it. I don't know if you kind of get what I'm saying, but you just deal with things because you don't have any money to fix it, or like you just need that money to go elsewhere, and it's like you just really don't have time to figure yourself out and figure life out. After I quit this job, like the first few days, it was funny because you would think like I was relaxing, but I was really just cleaning the place, just fixing stuff. And I think personally, it was because I had the feeling like, oh my God, like I just did the laundry and hung up all my clothes, and I got a system set up where like I can wear clothes and it's like it won't be like just so like daunting all the time. And that seems like a small thing, and it was. But what it taught me was when you're just on this hamster wheel, you're not really improving your life, right? You're just on that hamster wheel. And then as soon as I got that rush of energy, I was like, well, let me fix something else in my life. Let me fix something else. And then days would go by. I've only been actually off work for about 2 weeks ish. Yeah, maybe almost two and a half now, which is crazy because it like instantly my life has improved. It's very strange, And like my brother was like, "Oh man, why don't you just take more time off?" I was like, "I don't really think I need to, man." Like, you know what I think? I think people just need time to wind down and figure out life. You know, there was stuff I did that I would have never have thought of. I bought a humidifier because the air in my room was drying me out, and I just switched over to another room. So this is a different room. Um, but I'm doing stuff to improve my life, and it's working, and I'm like addicted to fixing my life now, and it's like every little aspect I want to be like perfect. Um, just because I really feel like it's improving my life, you know? Like I feel like when we go to work, it's just like they give you a check and that makes you feel like you're improving your life, but you're still like not really improving your life. You just have more money. So it's like I've been trying to just figure myself out, and it's been working. So I think that's what that buys you, that little free time, that little free, time to breathe and really figure yourself out. It's like, dang, hey, well, if I did this, I wouldn't be. And it's just like, you just figure, and like life gets easier, you know? So now when I come back to the workforce pretty soon here, dude, it's going to be easy because I've already set up a system where like life is good now. And it's like, I think that's ultimately why I quit my job, is because I just felt like I wasn't really improving my life anymore. I was just getting a check. And at that point, dude, I don't know, man. I feel like it was almost like the longer I stayed at the job, the worse my life was becoming. And it was strange because my bank account was going up though. But it's like my life quality was going down. So it's a very odd, this game is, I would consider life a game. And this game is very tricky, but you have to find a balance between money and just a good life, because they're gonna try to make you choose one or the other, and I think you can have both. So maybe you just need to figure out in your life right now, figure out something where like live a good life, like figure out a system where you don't have to wait till next week, because you're living good now. Like, it's a little juggling act, but if you can get good at it, you can be happy in the present, but also um happy for the future, because it's like, but you're gonna need time. You're gonna need time to really figure yourself out. And you can invest in multiple ways. Multiple ways. I think there's infinite ways to invest. Um, so it's really easy. The funny thing is, I think we know what we're supposed to do, but it is sometimes confusing because of all the monkey wrenches life throws at you. I think deep down, if you look towards your inner self, you will find the answers best for you. But the problem is you got a lot of things trying to come in and tell you otherwise, you know? So I think quitting your job buys you time to figure out who you are and maybe who you want to become. And then you can come back to the workforce with a good mindset, good, clear mindset with a plan in the future.